time for the Akron Children's Mahoning Valley. 2 most important words in baseball. Let's hear it,
Hello and welcome all you baseball fans for another installment of Scrappers Baseball on ysnlive.com. Ty Bartell joining you for the call this evening between the Mahoning Valley Scrappers and the Frederick Keys. Couple of draft league teams going at it today. Scrappers come in today tied for second in the draft league, 5-4 record. Frederick Keys are fifth with a 4-5 clip. Starting today for the Scrappers on the mound, it is going to be Elijah Pleasance. Pleasance coming out of Clarksville, Tennessee, Rossview High School. He's a 4-year letterman there. Parents were Mark and Latanya Pleasance. Both of them served in the military for over 20 years, and with the upcoming Military Appreciation Night, no better time than to shout out our thanks to both the mother and father of Mr. Pleasance out there on the mound. He's going to be facing this lineup today from the Keys: Marcus Sanders, Jevin Relaford, Kendry Maduro, Jacob McKeon, Brady Sirkonik, Indiana Stanley, Logan Sanders, Tervel Johnson, and Ty Hamilton. Scrappers went 1-1 against the Keys. One of the 3-game sets that were on the road got rained out. So 1-1 their record coming into today against Frederick Keys. Frederick Keys playing Frederick, Maryland. It's about an hour west of Baltimore. And the first pitch is fouled back, 0-1 to start on Marcus Sanders. Marcus Sanders batting just .071 on the season in the draft league. Leads things off, and he's playing shortstop today for the Keys. 1-1, the count evens now. As that one popped out towards third base side, but it gets out of play. As Mason Sykes gave it a look. Count goes to 1-2. On the season for Elijah Pleasance, he's sporting a 3.38 ERA, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks through 8 innings of work so far in the campaign. The 1-2. Called strike 3, and what a way to say hello to the Keys. Elijah Pleasance, a 4-pitch strikeout, and 1 away here in the first. Let's take a look at the defense around Pleasance today for Mahoning Valley. Capisci's behind the plate, catching and calling the ball in strike duties. O'Shaughnessy's at first, Coates at second, Bedford at short, Sykes at third, Roush is in left, Thompson in center, and Dollagale out in right. First pitch missing on the inner third. It's a ball, 1-0. Kicking, firing, Pleasance is trying to take it the other way. Can it stay fair? No, it cannot, as it tails foul. Out of play, and the count now evens. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pleasance played for head coach Kerry Sweeney at Rossview High School. He helped his team win the state championship in 2018 as a senior. Was selected by the Kansas City Royals in 2018. Also had a previous stint with the Mahoning Valley Scrappers back in 2021. Trying to find himself back in a major league organization once again is Pleasance. The 2-1 to Relaford. It's up high, a ball, 3 balls, and a strike. Favorable count now for Relaford. The 3-1 offering, and runs it a bit inside, so a strikeout and a walk to start the day for Pleasance, and a runner will be at first here in this top half of the first inning for the Keys. Mahoning Valley donning their white home unis with the red trim, red ball caps as well. The Keys donning the gray bottoms, black tops with the orange trim. First pitch called strike to Kendry Maduro. Maduro batting .400 on the season. He has 3 RBIs as well to his name. Runner at first, Relaford taking some extra steps, draws a throw to first by Pleasance. That'll get him back in. Oh, and 1 the count as Maduro Runner takes off. That one gets away from Capisci behind the plate and in safely, and thought about even taking an extra bag, but will settle for the second base bag on the steal. Pass ball as well helped out with that steal. Runner in scoring position with a 1-ball, 1-strike count. And Kendry Maduro has an opportunity if he could find some outfield grass to put the Keys on the board first. Elijah Pleasance tries to work through an early inning jam, the 1-1. That one, kind of an excuse me swing, but it got the knob of the bat, I believe. A ball and 2 strikes, now the count after the foul. Cold day here, considering it is June 12th. We're looking at a 61-degree start time temperature here at Eastwood Field in Niles, Ohio. Now, home plate umpire Kelly Dine going to have a conversation with the bases umpires, both Jason Smith and Jeff Clifford. And I believe they're going to talk about that last pitch. A very brief conversation. I believe Clifford ran all the way over from third base back, and the conference was adjourned before he even got his feet set. It's called a foul ball. It's a ball and 2 strikes to count on Maduro. Pleasance checks the runner at second, draws a couple steps back to the bag. The pitch hit out towards right field, giving it a run, but it's going to drop fair. Base hit, gets past the right fielder, Dollagale, allowing the base runner to score. That is Relaford, as Kendry Maduro delivers with an RBI base hit, and the Keys will take the lead. So playing from in front today will be Frederick, as Jacob McKeon will take aim. McKeon, .148 average. He has a homer on the season and 3 RBIs as well. As Pleasance now looking to limit the damage after the Keys have the lead. Runner in scoring position, still only 1 out in the inning. First pitch, chopper, out to short. Bedford able to take it, glove it, field it, toss it to first, as O'Shaughnessy there to put away the second out of the inning, retiring McKeon. As Brady Serkonik, the DH in today's contest for the Keys. Swinging from the right-handed side, a righty-righty matchup. Looking to add to the advantage for the Keys. Pleasance tries to slam the door shut with a 1-0 deficit for Mahoning Valley here in the first. Pleasance, nice pitch. Gets ahead at the knees, 0-1. Big deep breath, firing, fouling it away. First base side, it goes to the seats, 0-2. As Pleasance sits 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning with minimal damage done. Serkonik looking to add to this Keys lead, the 1-2, and fouling it away to stay alive, 0-2. After Rossview High School, Pleasance had stints with both the University of Tennessee as well as Dallas Baptist. The 0-2 from Pleasance now, fouled off once again, and all 3 foul balls, that is, by Serkonik have gone to right field, really trying to take it opposite side. Defense being played straight up for the Scrappers. Shortstop Bedford holding the runner at second. That one grounded over to third. Sykes can't get a glove on it, and this is going to enable another run to score for Frederick as that one tails into left field. Stopping at first, but it's a 2-0 lead for the Keys. It'll go as an error on Sykes at third. But Serkonik sits at first, and the Keys sit in front 2-0. So some work to be done already on the offensive side for Mahoning Valley. As Pleasance looking to pick the defense up now. First pitch, broken bat. It's chopped. Stops in front of the shortstop. Bedford cuts off the second baseman. Coates says, thank you very much. I'll take that. Fires to first and gets the third out of the inning. What a way to take charge on the infield by the shortstop, J.R. Bedford, as the Scrappers allow 2 runs to cross here on the top of the first.
How much fun can you have with $2? Well, with $2 scratch-offs from the Ohio Lottery, $2 can lead to tens of thousands in instant prizes. There are games like Payday Multiplier with a huge 80% payout, or Mega Money Multiplier with millions in multiplier prizes. And then there's Cash Explosion, the scratch-off that gives you a chance at $50,000 or more on the TV game show. $2 scratch-offs from the Ohio Lottery. A lot of fun for not a lot of money. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
#21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoning County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
From on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Certificate near the A to Z Dependable Services main gate.
Welcome back, everybody. Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com, here with all the action of this MLB Draft League contest between the Mahoning Valley Scrappers and the Frederick Keys. Frederick is up 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Nolan Santos will be taking the mound for the Keys. Santos sporting a 1.80 ERA, 5 strikeouts and a walk through 5 innings of work. As Santos played his freshman season under head coach Jonathan Hernandez at Bethune-Cookman as a college freshman, that is. Miami Beach High School under head coach Juan Cordero, though, out of Miami, Florida. Junior, as far as college class is concerned, will be taking on this lineup from the Scrappers. And Isaiah Thompson leads things off. Danny Dollagale bats second. Colton Coates third. Mason Sykes is cleanup. Braden O'Shaughnessy fifth. Connor Capisci sixth. A.J. Roush bats seventh. Eighth is Andreas Lewis, the second in the DH spot today. And J.R. Bedford rounds things out in the 9-hole. And Isaiah Thompson kind of got tied up with that first pitch. It misses for a ball. The appeal to first by the catcher Stanley, and no go-around, says the bases umpire Jason Smith. That one, chopper over to short. Marcus Sanders handles it, throws to first, and gets the out of Isaiah Thompson, one away.
Right fielder, number 34, Danny Dollagale.
And Danny Dollagale now up to bat. Dollagale had a .190 this season with an RBI. Swinging from the left-handed side of the plate, righty-lefty matchup. Here with one away in the bottom of the first. First pitch called strike, 0-1. Wasting little time, the 0-1 pitch fouled back, and the count quickly moves to 0-2. Nolan Santos says, give me the call, let's go. The 0-2 to Dollagale. Called strike 3. Oh, my goodness. What a display of dominance on the mound from Santos in that at-bat. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Called strike 3, 2 away. First strikeout of the day for Santos. And that'll bring up Colton Coates. Colton Coates batting .348. That's tied for 10th in the draft league. 5 RBIs. and a .529 on base percentage, which is good enough for 4th in the draft league. As a first pitch foul to the bleachers, and it's 0-1. 25th season by the Mahoning Valley Scrappers, the 25th anniversary season presented by Foxconn. We want to shout out them as well as our presenting radio sponsor for the Scrappers, Chevy All-Stars. That one hit out to left field, cutting foul and staying foul. After it crosses the line, 0-2 now on Coates. As Colton Coates takes aim once again. Now no balls, 2 strikes on him. The pitch from Santos. Up the middle it goes. Does it get through the infield? It does. Past the second baseman, Maduro. And a base hit to add to the average this season of Colton Coates. What a nice start to the year that young man is having. That'll extend the inning, give the first hit of the day to the Scrappers, and Mason Sykes, the lone Scrapper with the long ball this season. .267 average, the 1 home run, and 6 RBIs on the year as well for Sykes. Second baseman Maduro will be holding, or at least covering, I should say, the bag at second base. And the attempt of a steal as a first pitch strike. Nice pitch on that inner third, 0-1 to start. Santos. Pitch runs low. Temporarily gets away from Stanley behind the plate. He's able to jump on it with no advancement from the base runner. Coates at first. 1 ball, 1 strike the count as Mason Sykes represents the tying run at the plate for Mahoning Valley. Tried to go inside with it again. It missed. Defensively set up the keys. Really shifted on that left side of the infield. Not too much room between the third baseman, Relaford, and Marcus Sanders, the shortstop. A lot of room up the middle, especially just to the left of the second base side. As now a 3-ball, 1 strike count as they tried to push him inside to force the grounder on the left side of the infield. What do you come with now at the 3-1 offering? The pitch from Santos, that one, a sky pop to center field, not deep. As ranging over, making the catch is Ty Hamilton for out number 3. Scrappers get a runner to first off of a Colton Coates single, but can't advance it any further. It remains a 2-0 Frederick lead going to the top of the second. Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com will be back with his MLB Draft League contest after this.
Wendy's Strawberry Frosty is back for the summer. Because if it's summertime, it's Frosty time. Beach time, Frosty time. Tea time, Frosty time. Me time, Frosty time. Treat yourself to Wendy's Strawberry Frosty this summer and make time for Frosty time. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Now open till midnight or later.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
And it's just a great feeling to put them in a vehicle and get them all excited about a new vehicle.
At the end of the day, our goal is to be someone our customers can count on.
And every day I'll go the extra mile for the community so they can trust us.
To do anything that would convenience the customer or make them feel more at home.
Realizing, number one, that we're here for them and that we're not going to go away.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Logan Sanders, the leadoff batter here in the top of the second for the Keys. It goes 7, 8, and 9 in the Frederick order. Logan Sanders, Tervel Johnson, and Ty Hamilton. First two pitches missing, though, for Elijah Pleasance as Sanders jumps ahead in the count 2-0 to start. At 2-0, chopper, it goes foul. 2-1 now. Forced a chase and a chop of Logan Sanders to get back in the count. Did Pleasance. It's 2-1. The 2-1 now. Good pitch, but a miss. It's 3-1. The 3-1. That one misses high and tight. Second walk issued today by Elijah Pleasance.
Right fielder number 23, Tervel Johnson.
Tervel Johnson now will take aim, and Johnson having himself quite a year. 423 is average. He's hit a long ball as well as had 8 RBI on the season. Runner at first, nobody out here to start the top of the second for the Keys, and that one missing as well as command issues to start this second for Pleasance. The 1-0 misses. 2 balls, no strikes now, and the way that Johnson's been swinging the stick, not the type of guy you want to fall behind in the count to. The 2-0. Taking all the way. 3 balls and no strikes now. The 3-0 offering. Showing bunt, pulling it back, taking the walk, back-to-back free passes. Start this top half of the second for the Keys. Ty Hamilton has yet to record a base hit this season, but he has a pair of RBI. You got to figure this might be a bunt situation with the top of the order looming, and Marcus Sanders in the on-deck circle. No bunt shown, taking all the way, and another miss now for Pleasance. And yes, pitching coach Ray King says he needs to have a conversation with his arm on the mound in Pleasance. Really just having trouble finding the zone, and for Pleasance, the strike that he's been able to deliver was off of a foul ball. Other than that, hasn't been able to find the zone really here in this second inning. You got to feel like the conversation from pitching coach Ray King had to include the fact that this is the 9-hole hitter. You want to at least have one down before that top of the order comes back around, and you got to face them a second time through. Runner takes off for third. Oh, what a steal. Heads up, base running Logan Sanders with a nice jump. He now puts runners at the corners and a 2-0 count to start on Ty Hamilton. Runner takes off for second, swing and a miss, strike one. Sliding in safely is Johnson. He's got the steal. And now 2 in scoring position for the Keys as the count 2-1 on Ty Hamilton. Not a double steal, but steals on back-to-back pitches by both Sanders and Johnson has taken the double play out of order here in the top of the second. The 2-1. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of Capisci behind the dish to even the count 2-2. Getting that first out can go a long way in terms of the confidence for Pleasance on the mound. The 2-2. That one liner to short. J.R. Bedford takes it off the one bounce and throws to first for out number 1. Run comes home from third off the fielder's choice. It's now 3-0 Keys. Marcus Sanders struck out looking his one and only at bat against Pleasance today. Righty-righty matchup. Runner at second base with one down in the inning. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Strike, throw down. Tag applied. Not in time. And in with the steal. Second steal on the base paths this trip for Tervel Johnson. Johnson now sits at third. 0-1 the count on Marcus Sanders, but another productive out can add another run to the Keys lead. And that one line to left, that'll get down for a base hit, bring home the RBI for Marcus Sanders. Pleading Tervel Johnson, it's 4-0 Frederick. Jevin Relaford walked in his only plate appearance, up with one away. Here in the top of the second, the Keys with back-to-back 2 spots and back-to-back innings. Now leading it 4-0 as the throw to first keeps that runner close. Sanders. Again, the throw over to force Marcus Sanders back to the bag. Relaford ready. Pleasance pitch home as the runner. Sanders faked like he was going to go to second. Pumped the brakes on it real quickly as the foul at the dish makes the count 0-1 on Relaford. Again, snap throw over to first by Pleasance. After the 3 stolen bases allowed this inning, Pleasance making it a point, trying to hold the runners more. Taking off and hitting it into the hole. Wow, what an execution of the hit and run that time. It'll be a base hit, and going for extra, sliding into second base safely is Jevin Relaford with the double. Second and third now lined up here in the inning. Still only one down. And a chance for the Keys to really blow this thing open. Already grand slam proof as far as the lead's concerned, but now can push this to a 5-run or more advantage. Nobody currently getting loose in the Mahoning Valley bullpen. Kendry Maduro had an RBI double. His last time up, he's 1 for 1 on the day. That one a grounder over to the second base side. Coates takes it, dishes to first. In exchange for 1 run, it's 5-0 Keys, but 2 down now in the inning. Second RBI of the day for Maduro, and that's his 5th on the season now. Jacob McKeon grounded out to short, his only time up. Runner at third, 2 down in the inning. And that first pitch takes a trip on the netting for a brief period before a youngster makes a nice catch on that first base side. 0-1 the count. That one popped out towards short. High fly ball. Right fielder, though, calls him off. Dollagale to make the catch and finally put away the Keys. But Frederick, the Keys have unlocked Elijah Pleasance on the mound to the tune of 5 runs through the first 2 innings as the Scrappers, needing some offense, their bats come back around in the bottom of the second inning after this.
Drugs and alcohol becoming a problem? I've been there. As a matter of fact, when I went to rehab, I thought, this will never work. That was in 2007. I haven't had a drink or a drug since, so I know that we can stop drinking and stop using drugs. If your drug and alcohol use is causing a problem, maybe it's time to make that phone call. The number that you need is 800-234-1001. 800-234-1001 for Glen Bay. They've been helping people in Northeast Ohio with drug and alcohol problems for over 40 years.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
Scrappers, the first baseman, number 4, Braden O'Shaughnessy.
Braden O'Shaughnessy, the leadoff batter for Mahoning Valley to start this bottom of the second inning. It'll go Braden O'Shaughnessy, Connor Capisci, A.J. Roush. O'Shaughnessy, batting .250 on the season, has 5 RBIs as well to his name. Out of Poland, Ohio, and a Youngstown State University commit. Always nice to see the local talent staying local, at least for the time being for O'Shaughnessy, but has bigger hopes, dreams, and aspirations to take his game to the next level. 2-0 the count to start on O'Shaughnessy. Trying to solve Nolan Santos on the hill. Santos, though, now he's starting to labor with his command to start the second. 3 straight balls delivered to O'Shaughnessy. Walks made all the difference in the top half of the inning for the Keys, allowing them to put 3 more runs of offense on the board. Take a 5-0 lead, and O'Shaughnessy ditched the bat, but a called strike. He's going to have to go retrieve the lumber and do the walk of shame back to the box now with the hitters count 3-1. The 3-1 from Santos. And that one a sky pop that'll stay on the infield. McKeon travels into foul territory to get the leather on it. It's one away on the pop. Foul out to first.
Number 22, Connor Capisci.
Connor Capisci will take aim now. Capisci batting a nice .286 on the season. The catcher in today's contest for Mahoning Valley. Playing him a shade to the pool side, trying to hit it up the middle, and the diving attempt by Marcus Sanders not enough to stop it. It's a 1-out single for Connor Capisci. Second hit of the day for the Scrappers.
17, A.J.
As Mahoning Valley will become dependent on the bottom of the order, trying to get something started offensively here in this bottom of the second inning. 7-hole hitter A.J. Roush. At an even 200 with a pair of RBI on the season is Roush. First pitch runs inside for a ball. Second pitch misses once again on the inside, 2-0. As Roush. Favorable count, runner at first, the pitch. Nice line drive out to left field, it's down, and cutting it off in left is Logan Sanders to hold A.J. Roush to a long single. He was rounding first like his hair was on fire, but had to pump the brakes and retreat to the bag. It's first and second, though, here in the second inning with one down. Back-to-back base hits by the Scrappers. Andreas Lewis II will now take aim, swinging from the left-handed side. He's got a couple of ducks on the pond for him. Shortstop side to be holding the runner at second base for the Keys. First pitch swinging, it goes foul for Lewis the second, 0-1. Santos missing on that inner third. 1-1, the count evens. Time being called as a ball entering the field of play. Right fielder for the Keys, Johnson, over to take care of it. We're back ready with a 1-1 count on Lewis the second. The pitch. That one almost got away from the catcher, Stanley. He was able to keep a hold of it and simultaneously hold the runners at their respective bags. It's 2-1. The 2-1 now. Lewis the second watches the called strike. Nice pitch attacking outside for Santos to even the count. Looking for the second out in the inning. Lewis the second. Trying to get Mahoning Valley on the board. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Pop of the leather. Did you hear it? Strikeout number 2 for Santos.
The shortstop, number 6, J.R. Bedford.
J.R. Bedford will now look to keep the inning alive and turn it over to the top. As Bedford trying to turn the cheek on the offensive struggles to start the season. .063 on the average department. Looks to change that narrative on the season right here if he can. The 0-1 from Santos. Santos just not messing around. 9-hole hitter. Jumps ahead in the count. Back-to-back strikes delivered. And he sits one pitch away from getting out of this minor jam here in the bottom of the second. Santos finally agrees on a pitch with Stanley. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 as the Scrappers' offensive opportunity thwarted here in the second inning. It remains a 5-0 Frederick lead as we head to the top of the third.
Let's face it, buying a home is one of the toughest things you'll ever do. At Forever Homes, we are licensed realtors that specialize in representing our clients in the purchase and sale of single-family residences and income property in Columbiana County. We truly love this area. We were born in this area, and we pride ourselves on the knowledge of transactions, school districts, neighborhoods, and related services. So the next time you need to buy or sell your home, make it Forever. Forever Homes Realty.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Brady Sirkonik is the leadoff batter. here in the top of the third for the Keys as Elijah Pleasance back out to log his third inning of work under his belt for Mahoning Valley. The 1-0 missing, 2-0. Sir Honig reached on an error, his one and only time up. The 2-0 took his hack but fouled it back, 2-1. Apparently, according to Ballpark Sound, that one set off the fireworks that they had set up on top of the press box. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count on Sir Koenig. The pitch. Called strike, and the second time today, a player has ditched the lumber and gotten called back to the plate by the home plate umpire, Kelly Dine. The count now full on Sir Koenig, the 3-2. That one a liner to second on a line from bat to glove. Coates is there for out number 1.
Catcher, Indiana Stanley.
Indiana Stanley pops that one to first. Braden O'Shaughnessy there to take it in foul territory for out number 2.
Left fielder, Logan Sanders.
Quick back-to-back outs now for Elijah Pleasance. If he can work a quick 1-2-3 inning, it would do wonders for not only his confidence, but the confidence of the entire Scrappers team to get back out on the field offensively. 1-2-3 to start the third. First pitch to Logan Sanders. Now it's in there for a strike at the knees. The 0-1. Ran it inside, tried to brush him off the plate, 1-1. Sanders, a walk in his only plate appearance. That one a sharp liner between the 5-6 hole and a base hit to extend the inning.
Right fielder, Tervel Johnson.
Oh, pass the baton on to Tervel Johnson. He also walked in his lone plate appearance today. "61 degrees was our start time temperature. And it ain't getting any warmer in the ballpark, folks. First pitch, and that one, oh boy, liftoff out to left center field, ranging towards the track to make it just in front of the warning track. A.J. Roush to make the catch for out number 3. Giving it a ride, but couldn't get it over the wall as it stayed in the ballpark for Tervel Johnson for out number 3. A single in the inning, but that's all to be done offensively for the Keys as we head to the bottom of the third. Frederick still up 5-0.
Let's face it, buying a home is one of the toughest things you'll ever do. At Forever Homes, we are licensed realtors that specialize in representing our clients in the purchase and sale of single-family residences and income property in Columbiana County. We truly love this area. We were born in this area, and we pride ourselves on the knowledge of transactions, school districts, neighborhoods, and related services. So the next time you need to buy or sell your home, make it Forever. Forever Homes Realty.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Let's see, and we have our winner. It is Ava. That is going to
We, of course, here at the Mahoning Valley Scrappers and YSNLive.com always thank all of our sponsors, including United Site Services. United Site Services is the nation's leading temporary site services provider, offering portable restrooms, hand hygiene solutions, temporary fence, luxury restroom trailers, and more. Call 1-800-TOILETS to book for your next project. Isaiah Thompson, the leadoff bat for the Scrappers. will start this inning. Second inning, he'll be leading off today. Thompson grounded out too short, his lone time up. First pitch, tried to bend the breaker into the zone, left it a little high and tight, 1-0. The 1-0 offering, Isaiah Thompson just got a piece of it and fouled it back 1-1. Straight up defense being played on Thompson. Not really shading one way or the other. The 1-1. Thompson, another cut, another foul, 1-2. Nolan Santos, despite giving up the 3 base hits, has done a really good job limiting damage through the first 2 innings, not allowing a run to score, even with the traffic that he's dealt with in the first 2 innings of work. That one just misses below the knees, 2-2. Trailing by 5-0, the Scrappers would love to get a run or 2 back in a timely fashion, as Isaiah Thompson working the count now back into his favor. It's full 3-2. Santos doesn't want to lose the first batter of the inning. The 3-2 fires it past him for a strikeout. That one touches 90 on the radar, and it's strikeout number 4 on the day for Santos, and his 3rd that he's drawn up swinging today. Danny Dollagale watched strike 3 go by, his lone time up. First pitch missing, ball 1. Dollagale chops that one to short. Marcus Sanders has it. Strong throw across the diamond. He got him. What a toss by the shortstop, Marcus Sanders. Said, you didn't know I was repping this cannon out here, did ya? That one was from the cut of the grass practically. What a throw. Second out of the inning as Santos looks to log a 3rd inning of work under his belt. Colton Coates, a single his lone time up, takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. Coates goes swinging, and another single for Colton Coates, as not a lot of offensive runs to be scored despite the 4 base hits. Colton Coates has 2 of them, and he's continuing his fine start of the season. Said he came into today with a .348 average, tied for 10th in the draft league, a .529 on base percentage, tied for 4th in the draft league, and he's just helped both those numbers out with his 2-for-2 performance so far today. Mason Sykes flew out to center, his 1 and only time up. He's 0-for-1 on the day. Coates draws the throw to first, I should say, from Santos. Again, the toss to first. Santos keeping well aware of the base runner at the bag. The 0-0 offering. First pitch strike taken at the knees for Sykes. It's 0-1. Runner fakes, taking off to second. Pitch is in there once again for a strike. As Santos, out of the stretch, seemingly gets even more aggressive, firing strikes in the zone. The 0-2 now to Sykes. Weak chopper foul. Scrappers, same amount of hits as the Keys, but the Keys making the work of their timely hitting, as well as working walks and an error to help them out on the day. That one, a grounder to third. Relaford able to make the throw from corner to corner for out number 3. Scrappers once again get a base hit in the inning, but can't advance it any further than the first base bag. We're through 3 innings of play here at Eastwood Field. It remains a Frederick Keys lead 5-0.
Wendy's Strawberry Frosty is back for the summer. Because if it's summertime, it's Frosty time. Beach time? Frosty time. Tea time? Frosty time. Me time? Frosty time. Treat yourself to Wendy's Strawberry Frosty this summer and make time for Frosty time. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Now open till midnight or later.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on, call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Ty Hamilton, 9-0 hitter, will lead things off for the Keys before going to the top with Marcus Sanders and Jevin Relaford all due up this inning. Hamilton rounded into a fielder's choice as one and only time up. 6-3, got his third RBI of the season, though. That one a liner. Nice snag. No, it goes in and out of the glove. I thought O'Shaughnessy had it, and I thought Bedford had it, but it turns out it was like a pinball machine with humans involved. Bang, bang off of a couple of gloves, but ends up in fair territory in the field of play. That'll likely go as an error, but who do you charge it to? We'll see what it's marked up as with the official scorer's decision. Regardless, runner at first to start the inning, as Pleasance looks for his 4th inning of work. Again, they froze him in between, caught up in between, toss to Bedford, tag applied, erasing Ty Hamilton on the base paths. Looking like a deer in headlights, Pleasance tossed over to first. Nothing but a blank stare to Braden O'Shaughnessy at the bag as the Scrappers work the defense for out number 1. Does go as a base hit, too, for Ty Hamilton, so I stand corrected on the error called. First base hit, actually, of the season that was for Hamilton. Marcus Sanders awaits the 2-0, 3-0 now the count. Sanders is 1 for 2 with an RBI on the day. The 3-1. Chopper, third base side. Sykes takes it off the hop. Nice throw across the diamond to retire Marcus Sanders for out number 2.
Third baseman, Jevin Relaford.
Now, Jevin Relaford, who's been on his 2 times up, he's walked and hit a double. First pitch strike. 0-1. Relaford able to get it past a diving Sykes at the third base bag, looking for his second double of the day. Big turn, and he'll stop at the bag. Second double of the day for Relaford, comes with 2 down here in the inning.
Second baseman, Kendry Maduro.
And for Relaford, that's double number 2 and 3 now on the season. That'll tie him for 5th now in the draft league, as 4-place tie coming into today were 4 doubles in the draft league. So Relaford having himself quite the day. Kendry Maduro, he had 1 double earlier as well himself. He has a pair of RBIs, 1 for 2 on the day as a whole. A first pitch foul. Takes a bounce off the deck area. In right field, 0-1 to start. As Maduro tries to add another run on the board to widen that deficit some more between the Keys and the Scrappers. A ball and a strike, the count is even. The 1-1 to Maduro, taking 2-1. Second base side, Colton Coates to hold that runner, Relaford. At the bag, the quick spin throw to second, and Relaford back in safely. Able to manufacture 1 out on the base paths with catching Ty Hamilton trying to steal this inning. Scrappers looking for the 3rd out in the inning in a similar fashion. Again, the big turn. But no throw that time as Relaford back to the bag. Regardless, again, the 2-1 now to Maduro. That one misses. Opposite batter's box. 3 balls, 1 strike. And a .400 batter coming into today was Maduro. Not the type of guy you want to give a hitter's count to. 3-1, high chopper, foul, third base side. Maduro came into today 4th in batting average in the draft league. Tervel Johnson, his teammate, was 2nd. Couple of batters sitting above 400 so far to start this draft league season. That's through 9 games. That one a liner to short. Bedford has it. Strong throw. Retires Maduro for out number 3. Back-to-back zeros posted by Elijah Pleasance. Keeps this a 5-0 game heading to the bottom of the 4th inning.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
You can see these players, get to know these names, get to know these coaches at a more personal level than truly you ever did before. And I think YSN has been a big influential factor in bringing us that level of personal connection that we haven't seen any other company truly be able to do. If my legacy goes down as being the voice of the Austintown Fitch Falcons, I can hang my hat on that and be proud of it at the end of the day. My name is Ty Bartell, and my sports network is your sports network.
Keys remain in front 5-0 entering this bottom of the fourth inning. Nolan Santos is back out to log another inning of work. Braden O'Shaughnessy will lead things off, followed by Connor Capisci and A.J. Roush. First pitch missing to O'Shaughnessy, 1-0. O'Shaughnessy cuts on that 1-0 pitch, skies it out to right, not deep. First baseman McKeon will actually take it, teetering into fair territory right on that line for out number one. Connor Capisci, 1 for 1 with a single back in his first at-bat of the day. That happened back in the second inning. Capisci takes first pitch low, ball 1. Doing a heck of a job out there on the hill has been Nolan Santos today. Working around some traffic in every inning, but hasn't let that affect his approach or the way he's attacked the Mahoning Valley bats so far. 1-1 the count. The offering. Chopper foul, third base side. And that'll end up a 1-2 count for Capisci. The pitch. Capisci takes all the way and was looking for the called strike 3. Stanley came up out of the crouch, ready to fire to third. Home plate umpire Kelly Dine says not so fast. The 2-2 from Santos. Fouling it back. We'll do it again at 2-2. The 2-2. That one, Chopper stays fair. Jumping on it, Santos. What a play from the pitcher. Coming off the hill to grab a hold of it and get the second out himself. And now it'll set up A.J. Roush, who's 1 for 1 on the day.
A.J. Roush.
Nolan Santos continuing to deal the first pitch. Missing low, 1-0. Back-to-back misses on Roush, 2-0 now. As Santos, quick delivery to the plate all day long. That one liner over to second. Maduro has it and flips it to first for out number 3. Scrappers go in order here in the bottom of the fourth inning as Nolan Santos pitches another clean inning of work for the Keys. We head to the top of the fifth with a 5-0 Frederick lead still here at Eastwood Field.
Your library card connects.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
Realizing, number one, that we're here for them.
To do anything that would convenience the customer.
And every day I'll go the extra mile so they can trust us.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
contestants.
Of course, we here at YSNLive.com and the Mahoning Valley Scrappers thank all of our sponsors, including United Site Services. For over 20 years, United Site Services have been committed to creating safe and clean events. With portable sanitation products, events are safer and cleaner with United Site Services. Call 1-800-TOILETS to book for your next event today. We start here in the top of the 5th inning. Starting pitcher for the Scrappers, Pleasance, is still on the mound, and a first pitch single to center field is delivered to Jacob McKeon, and a base runner to lead off this top of the 5th for the Keys. As McKeon's hit was his first in 3 at-bats. He's now 1 for 3 on the day. Zirkonik reached on an error and lined out to second base. Cutting and missing on that first pitch for an 0-1 count to start. And the pitch from Pleasance, Zirkonik. Sky pops that one. It'll stay on the infield. Coates will take it. Ranging to his left in his second base position to take it on the pop fly. 1 away. Indiana Stanley. Promptly with the Raiders of the Lost Ark theme song. The only Keys member with a theme song here at the ballpark of Eastwood Field. First pitch to Indiana Stanley. It's 1-0. As Elijah Pleasance with a 1-0. That one is lined over the head of the shortstop into center field, making a sliding stop, throwing to the second base bag, but not in time. Indiana Stanley, like he was running from a big rock trap, trying to steal something from the yard. Ends up at second base. Another double on the day for the Keys. Make that 4 total for Frederick. Second and third is now set up, and nice play by an Isaiah Thompson in center to make the sliding stop of that baseball and prevent another run from scoring. But now with 1 away, 2 in scoring position, the Keys look to add on to their advantage. Logan Sanders, been aboard both times. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Takes a 1-0 count to start as first base is open. Missing back-to-back pitches, 2-0. The only problem with issuing a walk to load the bases in favor of keeping the double play alive, you have to face the man with the second highest batting average in the draft league, Tervel Johnson, who sits in the on-deck circle. 2-1 the count. Nice play made out in the crowd to corral that foul ball off the ricochet. The 2-1 now, swing and a miss, 2-2. Pleasance back in the count with the fan on the 2-1 offering. Count now even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Logan Sanders. That one liner over the head of Sykes. This will bring home 2. Making the turn and retreating to first. A 2 RBI single for Logan Sanders, his second hit of the day. And the lead stretches to 7 now for the Keys. And now Tervel Johnson to bat. Runner at first, 1 down, still in the inning. That one high, chopper. Sykes can't get a glove on that one. It'll dribble down the third base line and allow another double to Keys bats as Tervel Johnson, his first hit of the day. He's been aboard twice. Double number 5 on the day for the Keys, and a lot of extra base hits, averaging 1 per inning now is Frederick. They've scored in 3 of the 5 innings offensively, and every time that they've scored in an inning, it has never been just a 1-run score. It's always been multiple. 2 in the first, 3 in the second, now 2 here in the 5th to make up this 7-run advantage. Pitching coach Ray King out to talk with Pleasants. They want Pleasants to get this 5th inning, it looks like. 1 up warming in the bullpen for the Scrappers. 9-hole hitter Ty Hamilton bats with runners at second and third, and 1 down still in the inning. Hamilton is 1 for 2 on the day. He's got his first base hit of this draft league season back in his last at-bat. The 0-1. Fouling that one back, and 0-2 the count. Quickly down, and it is Hamilton. The pitch. Ty Hamilton turns on it, hits it out to right, long way, and it is out of here. Bang, boom, it's gone as Ty Hamilton got his first hit of the draft league season tonight. Also got his first home run of the draft league season tonight. And it's a 5-spot here in the 5th, and a 10-run Frederick Keys lead. RBIs number 4, 5, and 6 on the season for Mr. Ty Hamilton, and that will do it for Elijah Pleasants here in this ball game as Dimitri Young has made his way from the first base dugout to pull his starter. We're going to have a call to the bullpen. We'll be back with that pitching change.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
More pockets of rain as we go throughout our
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Back here with the pitching change as Nick Constantino is taking over on the hill for Mahoning Valley, and it's been all Frederick Keys in this one, to say the least, as they've doubled their lead effectively here in the fifth with a 5 spot. Still only one down in the inning, but it was capped off with a 3-run home run by 9-hole hitter Ty Hamilton. That blast chased Elijah Pleasance in this ball game and forced the pitching change from Scrappers manager Dimitri Young. Marcus Sanders, the top of the order. He's batting for his 4th time today. 1-4-3 is Sanders. As Constantino, at this point, just looking to get some work, looking to eat some innings. More importantly for the Scrappers bullpen, trying to save him for the rest of this series. And he'll come out with a 4-pitch strikeout to say hello to the Keys bats. 2 away now in the inning. Four and a third innings of work. A single strikeout. But a lot of extra base hits allowed today by Elijah Pleasance, and his misses were missing in the big part of the plate, and the Keys were not missing it. Jevin Relaford, one of those guys that hasn't really missed much at all today. A walk and 2 doubles. The 1-0 pitch hits that one out first base side. Braden O'Shaughnessy gives it a look, but it's about 6 rows deep into the fans, and it's 1-1, the count even. Relaford trying to reach base for his 4th time today. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Not quite the submarine delivery, but definitely looks like a 3/4 kind of arm action from Constantino. That one lined out to short on a line. J.R. Bedford has it from bat to glove for out number 3 as Nick Constantino comes in and gets the 2 outs needed to end this top of the 5th inning. It's been all Frederick to this point. 10-0 Keys. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on. Call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Win tonight, fans, you can receive a free Wendy's Small Frosty at participating.
We, of course, here at ysnlive.com and the Mahoning Valley Scrappers like to thank all of our sponsors, such as Heiner Insurance. We want to remind you, too, if you'd like to be one of the proud sponsors here on the network, you can check out our advertising page, ysnlive.com/advertise, as we have all the package breakdowns for you. You can have your ad and a rolling logo, or your logo, I should say, and a rolling logo, as you see in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, a 15-second ad, a 30-second ad, or you can go all the way up to the corporate sponsorship. Again, ysnlive.com/advertise to find the package that best fits you and your company. As we return here to the bottom of the 5th inning, a call to the bullpen here for the Keys. It is going to be for number 21, Luis Rodriguez, out of Canovanas, Puerto Rico. went to Alabama State in 2023. As Nolan Santos went 4 innings of work, didn't allow a run, struck out 4, and did a really good job of just the base hits he did allow, limited that damage as much as he could. He'll be facing 8, 9, then the top of the order here for the Scrappers. Andreas Lewis II to lead things off. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout on the day. As the right-hander Rodriguez's first pitch missing for a ball. Back-to-back pitches missing now for Rodriguez, 2-0. Swing and a miss to get back into the count, now 2-1. Out of Puerto Rico Baseball Academy, his high school. He's a junior in the college ranks, talking about Rodriguez on the mound. That one lined out to left field, foul, 2-2. Luis Rodriguez's deep breath 2-2 offering misses for a ball. Count runs full for Andreas Lewis II. Still time for the Scrappers to get back into this game, but they got to start chipping away offensively rather quickly as Rodriguez misses outside on the full count payoff pitch. And it's a leadoff walk for Lewis II. And now J.R. Bedford. His second look today against the Keys Arms, his only at-bat came against Nolan Santos. He was retired by way of the K in his lone at-bat of the day. Big swing and a miss for Bedford, 0-1. Bedford looked like he tried to deposit that one to the tree line. The 0-1. Tried to go the other way with it. It slices foul and out of play. 0-2 now on Bedford. As Bedford just trying to get the offensive numbers to be where he wants them to be, has been very dependable on the defensive side at short, making some fine plays throughout the first part of this draft league season, through the first 9 games, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes now, the count on Bedford. The pitch. Outside it goes. Bedford from down to the count 0-2 has even the count now 2-2. Kicking, firing, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Registering a strikeout, 91 miles an hour. The radar gun reads as Rodriguez
Center fielder, Isaiah Thompson,
retires Bedford for out number 1 in the inning to bring up Isaiah Thompson, the top of the Mahoning Valley order. And the third time the order will be faced by Frederick Arms. Going too far on that check swing attempt was Thompson. It's 0-1 to start. The 0-1 Thompson tries to turn on it, hit it out to center, medium deep. There to make the play, Ty Hamilton gets the leather on it for out number 2.
Right fielder, Danny Dollagale.
Now Danny Dollagale, who's 0 for 2 on the day, struck out and grounded to short. We'll bat with 2 away and a runner at first, and it's been the theme of the game for the Scrappers tonight as they've been able to get runners on. It feels like every inning, but seemingly when they get that first base runner aboard, sometimes they'll get back-to-back we've seen, but other than that, the pitching for the Keys essentially just says no more of that and slams the door. 2-0 the count to start on Dollagale as back-to-back misses now from Rodriguez. The 2-0. 3-0 as the miss up high. Colton Coates is in the on-deck circle. That's the guy you want at the dish with runners on and in scoring position, preferably the 3-0. Taking all the way was Dollagale. It's in there. Hitters count now 3-1. The 3-1. Called strike 2. Count runs full. Runner to be off on this next pitch as Dollagale trying to keep the inning alive. Rodriguez once again for the Keys. Pitching, trying to slam the door and follow up what Nolan Santos has done. The 3-2 offering runs low, and the payoff pitch is walk number 2 issued by Rodriguez this inning. Dollagale's first time he's been aboard. And now Colton Coates will bat with a couple on. Coates is 2 for 2 on the day. The only scrapper that really had Nolan Santos figured out. The only scrapper, too, that Santos was unable to retire today. Bats with a huge deficit here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 down for Mahoning Valley. Runners at first and second. And Coates goes swinging on that first pitch, lines it out to right field on the run. Making the catch is Johnson for out number 3. Coates gave it a ride but kept it in the ballpark, and a warning track catch by Johnson retires the side here in the inning as once again the Scrappers get a couple of ducks on the pond but can't bring them around to score. We're through 5 innings of play. It's all Frederick.
How much fun can you have with $2? Well, with $2 scratch-offs from the Ohio Lottery, $2 can lead to tens of thousands in instant prizes. There are games like Payday Multiplier with a huge 80% payout, or Mega Money Multiplier with millions in multiplier prizes. And then there's Cash Explosion, the scratch-off that gives you a chance at $50,000 or more on the TV game show. $2 scratch-offs from the Ohio Lottery. A lot of fun for not a lot of money. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an...
Kendry Maduro will take game here for the Keys. It's 3-4-5 due up in the Frederick order. First pitch taken for a ball, 1-0. Nick Constantino is back to work this 6th inning after he got the last 2 outs of the 5th. The 1-0 delivered for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. 89 miles an hour on that one. Misses for a ball, 2-1. Living right around high 80s, low 90s is Constantino. With that 3/4 delivery. Hitters count on Maduro now 3-1. Maduro 1 for 3 on the day. A double and a pair of RBI. And a walk now to his credit. He's been aboard twice on the day.
First baseman, Jacob McKeon.
Is Jacob McKeon. 1 for 3 on the day. First look, though, against Nick Constantino. Constantino's first pitch is fouled to the netting, 0-1. Don't forget, folks, the Scrappers have the 3 games set against the Keys, so they'll be back in action 7:05 p.m. first pitch tomorrow, June 13th, as well as June 14th to round out this 3-game set. Mahoning Valley will then be off for Thursday before taking on the Williamsport Crosscutters for a 3-game set over this upcoming weekend. The 0-2 to McKeon. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, out number 1. And that's strikeout number 2 by Constantino. Both of them swinging.
Designated hitter, Brady Circone.
And that's been one of the big keys for the Frederick Keys' success. The keys for the Keys, I guess you could say, is the limited number of strikeouts that the Frederick Bats have had today. Only 3 so far. That was the 3rd. Pleasance, the starter, only able to register 1, 2 for Constantino. As that pop fly to second baseman Colton Coates is there to retire Brady Circonic for out number 2. Indiana Stanley. 1 for 3 with a double. Got robbed, though, in his first at-bat off of a beautiful play by J.R. Bedford. Stanley takes the 0-1 low, 1-1, the count evens. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of Capisci. It's 1-2 now on Stanley. The 1-2 way outside into the backstop. Wild pitch will put a runner into scoring position as Maduro will easily take second base off the wild pitch. And now a runner in scoring position for Indiana Stanley with a 2-ball, 2-strike count on him. The 2-2. That one goes behind Stanley this time. You talk about changing eye levels and working east, west, north, south. What do you think the read Stanley has now after those last 2 pitches? The payoff. Swing and a miss. Not much of a read, apparently, as that one will get the Scrappers out of the inning and send them to the bottom of the 6th. Clean inning of work from Nick Constantino, and another 1 2/3 innings, I should say, total for the young man, too. So having himself a nice day out of the bullpen. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th inning. Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com, with with some more MLB Draft League action after this.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Versetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller. Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors. With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Commercial or residential, 24/7. Call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Mason Sykes.
Bottom of the 6th inning as Mason Sykes will lead things off for the Scrappers. It'll go 4, 5, 6 in the Mahoning Valley order as the Scrappers have taken one on the chin thus far to the Frederick Keys, who have put up 10 runs of offense while simultaneously shutting down the Mahoning Valley side of things offensively. 2 runs in the first, 3 in the second, 5 in the 5th for the Keys to make up their 10 runs tonight. First pitch, 1-0 pitch, I should say, swinging and belting it all the way to center field onto the warning track, making the catches Ty Hamilton for a loud and long out, number 1 by Mason Sykes. Second time Sykes has flown out to center field both times. He's had a bit of a charge put into it, but not enough as he hits it once again to the deepest part of the ballpark. One down as Braden O'Shaughnessy has popped out to first both times. That time, no pop out to be had. He lines it into right for a base hit, looking for extras. He'll get an extra base on top of it, and the fans here love the hustle from the hometown boy O'Shaughnessy. Give him the double and his first hit of the evening.
The catcher, Connor Capisci.
Now Connor Capisci, who's 1 for 2. Had a slow rolling ground out to the pitcher at the time, Nolan Santos, his last time up. He cuts on, fouls back that first pitch offering from Rodriguez, 0-1. Deep breath check at the runner at second. Rodriguez home and forces a swing and a miss, and kind of a half-hearted swing at that from Capisci. 0-2 now the count on the Scrappers catcher. Rodriguez again home, swing and a miss, and another display of dominance from Keys pitching. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, up, down, see you later. Another strikeout. Make it number 5 on the day now for Keys pitching. First of the day for Luis Rodriguez. as A.J. Roush. 1 for 2 on the day himself. First pitch strike, and Luis Rodriguez right now is not messing around on the hill. After getting a 3-pitch strikeout, fires a first pitch strike, ready to deal after allowing the double to O'Shaughnessy. The 0-1 fouled back, quickly jumps ahead 0-2. Almost as if Rodriguez took the double as a challenge, said you want pitches to hit. Well, here you go. Peppering the zone effectively right now. Rodriguez looks for the third out. Scrappers try to extend the inning. The 0-2. Called strike 3 as Luis Rodriguez gives up a double and registers back-to-back strikeouts on 6 pitches thrown. What dominance by Rodriguez. 6 strikeouts now for Keys pitching as the Scrappers once again get a base hit, a runner on in the inning, runner in scoring position in the inning, but can't bring them around to score. We go to the top half of the 7th with Frederick still leading this one big.
There are 4 members of GoldenStringRadio.org that works for your sports network. Super Dave, Kristen, Scotty, and myself. And if you love our work at Golden String, Isle, and Purple Cat, you are going to love the soon-to-be-open Cabba Camp out at Farmer Casey's Ranch in Coatesville Township. It has all the nice, beautiful scenery, will feature cabins, and a whole lot of other great outdoor stuff. I'm Radar Pavlov, and my sports network is your sports network.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These 3 values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
Leading out for the Frederick Keys left fielder, Logan Sanders.
Nick Constantino back out to work another inning for the Scrappers. He'll be taking on Logan Sanders, Tervel Johnson, and Ty Hamilton. That's 7, 8, and 9 in the Frederick Keys order. Already working an inning and 2/3 so far has been Constantino, and he's really done a good job of just posting zeros. That one a soft liner. Coates takes it off one hop and dishes to first. O'Shaughnessy there. It's a complete out, number 1.
Right fielder, Tervel Johnson.
Now setting up Tervel Johnson, 1 for 2 on the day with a double. He's also walked. Tervel Johnson came into today with the 2nd highest batting average in the draft league at .423. Also had 8 RBIs to his name as well. First pitch looks to toss some sweet chin music in. Brushing Johnson off the plate, 1-0 to start. At 1-0, Johnson just hit that one a long way to left. It's over the Chevy All-Stars sign and bounces off for a double second of the day for Johnson. I thought that one was out of here. Just clipped the top of the Chevy All-Stars sign for a double off the wall. But boy, oh boy, did not miss it by much, did Tervel Johnson. And he's got back-to-back doubles in back-to-back at-bats. And it's been a double parade here for the Keys. It's number 6 on the day, if we're keeping count correctly here. 6 doubles and a home run, 7 extra base hits by Frederick Keys today. 0-1 to start on Ty Hamilton. He had one of those extra base hits, one of the loudest ones of the night, a 3-run home run in his last at-bat. He's 2 for 3 on the day with 3 RBIs and that home run. Cy Hamilton came into today with a batting average of 0 and 2 RBIs. He not only got his first hit, got his first home run of the season. A lot of first tonight for Cy Hamilton. That one a slow roller to third. Sykes gets it, tosses across the diamond for out number 3. Throw to second, ends up in left field, but there backing it up nicely is Roush to prevent the runner, Travell Johnson, from going to third. Johnson was tailing a little bit too far off the bag, and O'Shaughnessy snap throw to first. Had it been on line, could have gotten the third out of the inning, but still only 2 down, and the runner stays at second base. Back to the top of the order, Marcus Sanders is 1 for 4 on the day, struck out twice. Taking back-to-back pitches in 2-0 now to Sanders. The 2-0 finds the zone, 2-1 now. Trying to post another 0 here. Constantino misses. Now the hitters count on Sanders. 3-1. Up and in it goes. And the 5-pitch walk issued to Sanders will bring up Jevin Bellaford. Bellaford's only been retired once. He's 2 for 3. He's walked once and hit a pair of doubles on the day. Relaford, first pitch missing, 1-0. Release point, not quite where Constantino wants it right now, missing. The last few pitches, sharp line to the third. Sykes has it and makes the strong, accurate throw. Waiting on it did Sykes to toss across the diamond to O'Shaughnessy for out number 3. The Keys get a couple on, but can't bring them around to score, as another inning of clean work by Nick Constantino sends us to the bottom of the 7th inning. Scrappers bats coming up after this.
Drugs and alcohol becoming a problem? I've been there. As a matter of fact, when I went to rehab, I thought, this will never work. That was in 2007. I haven't had a drink or a drug since, so I know that we can stop drinking and stop using drugs. If your drug and alcohol use is causing a problem, maybe it's time to make that phone call. The number that you need is 800-234-1001. 800-234-1001 for Glen Bay. They've been helping people in Northeast Ohio with drug and alcohol problems for over 40 years.
Your culinary adventure awaits at Legends Food and Drink. Experience a welcoming ambiance while you explore our appetizing menu featuring over 20 meals under $20 and over 30 lunches for $12 or less. Our private dining room seat between 10 and 20 at no additional cost. And don't forget our spacious 35-seat bar for your favorite sporting event. Book your special occasion in our elegant banquet room that seats up to 150 comfortably. Legends Food and Drink, a taste you'll remember. Market Street and Route 224 in Boardman.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
Realizing, number one, that we're here for them.
To do anything that would convenience the customer.
And every day I'll go the extra mile so they can trust us.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Wendy's Strawberry Frosty is back for the summer. Because if it's summertime, it's Frosty time. Beach time? Frosty time. Tea time? Frosty time. Me time? Frosty time. Treat yourself to Wendy's Strawberry Frosty this summer and make time for Frosty time. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Now open till midnight or later.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary.
Jordan Hamburg is the new pitcher on the hill for the Keys, left-hander, to face the left-handed hitting DH in today's contest, Andreas Lewis II, as that first pitch missed for a ball, 1-0. Gets back into the count after the strike delivered on the swing and a miss. The count 1-1 now. Hamburg out of South Plainfield, New Jersey. 1-1 in there for a strike. South Plainfield High School as well. As a junior this past year, was a semifinalist for the John Olrod Award for Two-Way Player of the Year. Count 1-2 now, 2-2 after the miss. The 2-2. Outside it goes, 3-2. The payoff pitch now to Lewis II is outside once again. Lewis II works his second walk of the day. One of the better eyes on this Mahoning Valley lineup, and not the first or the second walk he's taken this season. Hamburg out of Coppin State University. His commitment as J.R. Bedford comes up empty in that swing attempt. As a sophomore in 2022, Jordan Hamburg was the NCBWA third-team All-American utility, as well as the ABCA second-team All-East region for designated hitter. So a couple of awards under the belt of Jordan Hamburg, the third pitcher to work for the Keys tonight. Four innings of work for Norland Santos, 2 for Luis Rodriguez. The 1-1, swing and a miss, went chasing up the ladder, did Bedford, 1-2. Bedford has been down by way of the K both times tonight. He's 0 for 2. Lewis II at first, nobody out in the inning, the 1-2. Taking called, strike 3, and the golden sombrero for J.R. Bedford at the dish today as a first strikeout for Jordan Hamburg as the first out in the inning. Overall, as a team, that's strikeout number 7 for Keys pitching. Back to the top of the order, and Isaiah Thompson, who's 0 for 3, flew out, struck out, grounded out his last 3 at-bats. First pitch strike, looked like the junk was tossed that time for Hamburg. And he got to throw it for a strike, looked like the outer third. The 0-1. Tried to drop it off the table to force the chase. Thompson held up on it to even the count. The 1-1 rides outside. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. As the Scrappers once again have gotten a base runner on for yet another inning in this game. The problem hasn't been getting the traffic on the bases. It's been getting the green light to bring them back home. As it feels like the Scrappers are a car on Route 224 at 5:30 p.m. Stuck in traffic a lot this game as another walk in the inning. Isaiah Thompson works the second one. And the second one issued by Jordan Hamburg as a pair on with one out. Danny Dollagale is 0 for 2 in this contest. He's walked in his last plate appearance, as a matter of fact, here for the Scrappers. Both runners go for the double steal and had trouble handling it. Did Stanley behind the dish. Double steal pays off this time for the Scrappers. They set up second and third with still one away and a 1-0 count on Dollagale. Scrappers looking to get on the board and avoid the shutout at the very least in this contest. A 1-0, 1-1 now. But it seems like the same ice that was running through the veins of Nolan Santos has seemingly crossed over to the other arms of this Keys bullpen, as Luis Rodriguez did much of the same in stranding Mahoning Valley base runners in this game. A ball and 2 strikes now, the count on a nice pitch on the outer third. The 1-2. That one liner through the hole between first and second. This will get the Scrappers on the board. 1 run scores. Second run coming home at the plate, safe after the slide as Thompson, like a speeding bullet from second to home. Mahoning Valley gets on the board. It's now 10-2 Frederick.
Second baseman, Colton Coates.
Colton Coates, the big bat in the Mahoning Valley order. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Flew out to deep right field his last at bat when swinging on the first pitch and hit it a long way. Was no more than about 10 feet away from a 3-run bomb his last time up. Bats with a runner at first, 1 down in the inning. And for the Scrappers, getting just those couple runs on the board can do something confidence-wise that they can finally get through that glass ceiling, I guess you could say, of getting runners on, as that one trails out into center field, going for third and sliding in safely. Gets away at the third base bag, but slow to get up is Dollagale, and Dollagale was laying flat on his back as the ball got away from the third baseman, Relaford. And it might have been a mix of being gassed as well as being a little bit injured, as their third base coach and looks like hitting coach for the Scrappers as well, and Bryant Nelson has come out to conversate with Dollagale, who was able to work the steal and get an extra base. He's over at third for Colton Coates, who sits with a 1-0 count at the dish. A productive out could add another run to the Mahoning Valley side of the scoreboard and trim into this deficit some more. You'll take any runs you can get, and big for the Scrappers to get some here in the 7th. Gives you a little bit of confidence. If you could post zeros, you might have a chance if you can get this offense to start figuring things out, but still a long way to go here for the Scrappers. The 1-0 finds the zone, 1-1. Jordan Hamburg allows the first runs of the day to Mahoning Valley, and Danny Dollagale with the hit with 2 in scoring position, 2 RBI single for Dollagale. And for Dollagale, that's RBIs number 2 and 3 on the season. As Colton Coates is ahead in the count, 2-1. Hamburg misses outside, 3 balls and a strike to Colton Coates. The Scrappers fans that are here in this chilly June night want something to get loud about as Colton Coates rides it down the right field line but hooks it foul to run the count full. Now under 60 degrees in the ballpark. We're at 58 right now. And it's supposed to be June 12th. The count is full on Colton Coates. The payoff. Taking low for the walk. Colton Coates has been aboard 3 times now today. That'll help that on-base percentage that was sitting at .529 when he entered into today's contest. And it looks like a conversation to be had on the mound. I believe that is pitching coach for the Keys in Willie Colazzo. That has made his way from the third base dugout to conversate now with not only his pitcher Jordan Amberg, also bringing the infield in. Mason Sykes is due to be the batter. Sykes is 0 for 3 on the day. Has loved that center field spot. He's flown out there twice. Mason Sykes, though, just looking to continue the inning. Still only 1 down. Runners at the corners as the Scrappers have gotten their first 2 runs on the board in this inning to make this an 8-run lead for Frederick. But a chance to keep cutting into that deficit and trying to keep the rally going through the meat of the order now. First pitch to Sykes is low. Stanley keeps it in front of him to keep it 1-0. Base runners are the key, and however you can bring those runs home, you'll take. Sykes goes chopping on that one, hits it to right center field. It's down, it's into the gap, all the way to the wall. Sykes turns, goes for second, 1 run is in. Here comes the second run, slides safe at the plate as the Scrappers strike for 4 now. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning, Mason Sykes, 2 RBI double. And the Mahoning Valley Scrappers back in business now in this ball game. Still trail by 6, but with 1 down in the inning and a runner at second base. Another base hit can half that lead for Frederick that they started with here at the bottom of the 7th. RBI is on the season, number 7 and 8 now for Mason Sykes. First pitch going swinging was Braden O'Shaughnessy. He hits it foul, 0-1. O'Shaughnessy, 1 for 3 with a double. Scrappers starting to feel it. Scrappers faithful, the Mahoning Valley mob that is here tonight, feeling it as well with the 4 runs scored in the inning. Swing and a miss. O'Shaughnessy getting aggressive, but a nice pitch delivered. That time from Hamburg, it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, what a line drive out to left center field. It's gone out of here. Braden O'Shaughnessy, the hometown kid. Touch 'em all. A 2-run blast and a 6-run bottom of the 7th inning. And the Scrappers down 10-0, have come all the way back within 4. Second extra base hit of the evening. First home run of the season for O'Shaughnessy. And RBIs number 6 and 7. And this is going to force a conversation from the manager, Rene Rivera, and he's going to go to the pitching change. Scrappers have struck for 6 so far here in the bottom of the 7th, making this a 4-run ball game. Still 2 outs to go. We have a call to the bullpen, and we'll have that bullpen change, the pitching change, and the profile for you after this.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Visit Sheely's May 20th through June 3rd and choose joy. When you make a donation, receive $50 off every $500 spent. Start the season in style with new dining, living, and bedroom furniture for your home. Sleep better, dream bigger on a White Dove mattress. Freshen up your laundry room with a washer-dryer pair from Whirlpool. And with Traeger, grilling for your family and friends has never been easier. Plus, get 12-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Fall is in the air. The kids are back to school.
Reliability. Innovation. Scale. These 3 values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
The little flame of hope that started this bottom half of the 7th inning has rapidly become an inferno for the Mahoning Valley Scrappers to the tune of 6 runs scored in this bottom of the 7th inning, making it just a 4-run deficit now to the Frederick Keys. As Jordan Hamburg comes in, only goes a third of an inning, giving up those 6 runs. Get this, here's the line for you. Walk, strikeout, walk, single, walk, double, home run. In order was the line he faced for the Mahoning Valley Scrappers and how they hit him. In total, 3 walks allowed, 3 base hits, 2 of them extra, a double and a home run, and 6 runs cross for Mahoning Valley. Nobody on, but only 1 down in the inning, as Connor Capisci is 1 for 3 on the day. Pitcher, new one, Gant Starling, number 39 here for the Frederick Keys. As Starling looking to avoid the inferno from getting any bigger, trying to put out fires as much as he can here in the 7th. Out of Jessup, Georgia is Starling. Played for head coach Justin McDonald at Wayne County High School. As the pitch 1-1 on Capisci. Starling helped lead the Yellow Jackets at Wayne County High School to 3 straight regional championships and received the Shane Williamson FCA Award as a senior. Count 1-2 now on Capisci. But for Starling now, he's tasked with trying to get these final 2 outs of the inning and trying to keep the Frederick Keys in front with a little bit of comfortability of a 4-run advantage. That one runs inside and clips Capisci. And perhaps the worst way to start for a new arm, continuing the tumble perhaps in this inning as a base runner on with one down as Capisci gets hit by the pitch. A.J. Roush, 1 for 3, a single. He's also struck out looking in his previous at-bat. Roush goes swinging, double play ball out to short as Sanders goes to second for one. The throw to first, though, is botched as it goes to the padding along the first base line, allowing Roush to get to second, so getting the out, but the error on the throw.
Lewis the second.
So A.J. Roush now at second. Andreas Lewis the second started off this inning with a walk. And he's batting for the second time now here in the frame. Runner at second base. First pitch missing a ball, 1-0. As Gant Starling got the double play ball ordered up, but couldn't get the 2-for-1 special to go through here for the Keys. So now his hopes trying to pick his defense up and get this third out anyway. Lewis the second trying to take advantage of the extra out opportunity given to the Scrappers here in the seventh. The 1-1. Outside it goes, 2 balls and a strike. Lewis the second, 0 for 1 with a strikeout, but he's walked twice on the day. Andreas slaps it to second. Maduro gloves, fields, fires to first for out number 3. But we got a ball game once again, folks, as the Scrappers strike for 6 here in the bottom of the 7th, making it just a 10-6 Frederick Keys lead. We head to the top of the 8th inning now with the Frederick Bats looking for a response inning perhaps after this.
Storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-res futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
More pockets of rain as we go throughout our
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Everything you need to find a vehicle you love is right here at Greenwood Chevrolet. I'm Tracy, and I have the tools to make buying a car you love easy. Browse our inventory in person or online and find a vehicle that's right for you. Next, I'll get you approved for financing that works for you. Then, drive home in your new vehicle. I'm Tracy, and I have the perfect plan to help you drive home in the perfect vehicle. Find a vehicle you love only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Wendy's Strawberry Frosty is back for the summer. Cause if it's summertime, it's Frosty time. Beach time, Frosty time. Tea time, Frosty time. Me time, Frosty time. Treat yourself to Wendy's Strawberry Frosty this summer and make time for Frosty time. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Now open till midnight or later.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary.
Leading off for Frederick, second base.
Cameron Liss is the call to the bullpen for the Scrappers here in the top of the 8th. Cameron Liss replaces Nick Constantino, who went 2 2/3 innings of shutout baseball. Cameron Liss out of Spokane, Washington, Ferris High School. He's also in Spokane Falls Community College before going to Washington State. He was a 4-year letter winner in high school and served as a team captain as both a junior and senior. The lefty fires in that strike, evening the count 1-1 on Kendry Maduro. 3-4-5 is due up for the Frederick Keys bats. A 0 posted in this inning would be huge for Mahoning Valley. Going a long way to cut it off. Bedford deep in the 6-hole. Off the bounce. Can't get the field, or the glove on it, rather, O'Shaughnessy. And it goes past the first base bag. Backed up nicely by the catcher, Capisci. But it is a lead-off single here for the Keys. Maduro, second hit of the day. He's been on board 3 times. And that'll bring up Jake and McKeon. McKeon, 1 for 4. He struck out once. Not a ton of lefties here in the Mahoning Valley bullpen. Only 3 total in Sellinger, Shea, and Liss. First pitch, a ball, 1-0 to McKeon. Mahoning Valley Scrappers scored 6 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning to make this a ball game once again, trailing 10-0 since the 5th. That one slow chopper. Liss is just going to glove and toss to first for out number 1. Enables the runner to get into scoring position. Maduro now at second. As Brady Sirkonik reached on an error in his first at-bat, then lined out and popped out twice, all to the second baseman. And Colton Coates, it's been one of his favorite targets to hit it to today. Second base side, trying to go opposite field a ton. That one, he tried pulling, but just pulled it foul. Past the third base foul line, 0-1 to start. Momentum, a crazy thing in this sport, and the Keys know the importance of getting a run back, even just the 1 run back, to make this a 5-run deficit once again. Could go a long way in getting that momentum pendulum to swing back in Frederick's favor. Mahoning Valley looking for the shutout inning, the 0-1. That one, a sky pop, right field, ranging over, Dollagale. Couple steps in front of the warning track, makes the catch for out number 2, tagging and advancing, going to third base now. That is Kendry Maduro, but there's 2 out now in the inning. Indiana Stanley is 1 for 4 on the day. He has a double. Runner at third base, 2 down in the inning as Cameron Liss tries to have a clean inning of work under his belt and keep this a 4-run deficit, trying to send it to the bottom half of the 8th. Left-hander against right-hander as Stanley steps in. The first pitch from Liss. Swing and a miss, and he dropped it off the table and forced a chase for Stanley, 0-1. Time being called as Stanley getting play calls fed into him from the third base side. Steps back into the box, 0-1 the count on him. The pitch from Liss. runs low and keeping it in front. Capisci, 1-1 now the count. Liss quickly checks the runner at third. Maduro fires home to Stanley. Outside it went, 2-1 now. Cameron Liss still searches for the third out in the inning. The 2-1. Missing once again. 3 balls, 1 strike the count on Indiana Stanley. Scrappers trying to keep this a 4-run deficit and get that offense back out. 3-1 the count though on Stanley. The pitch from Liss. Misses once again, and the walk will have runners at the corners, and the Keys dugout in the third base side getting loud and excitable, really trying to generate that momentum back in Frederick's favor. Trying to get a run scratched across, keep them grand slam proof the rest of the way. Logan Sanders having a great game. He's 2 for 3. He's also walked. First pitch strike delivered. Sanders has a pair of RBIs as well tonight. The 0-1. Tried to frame it on the outer third. No call given. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 from Liss. Outside that goes. 2 balls and a strike. So Liss struggling to get that third out of the inning, and conversation coming from Capisci, and it looks like pitching coach Ray King also making his way out of the first base dugout and potentially seeing a flaw in the delivery to the dish by Liss, and Coach King goes out to correct it, make him aware of it, as the count 2-1 on Logan Sanders. Win or lose, you gotta love the fight being shown by the Mahoning Valley Scrappers. It's tough to try to get the ball rolling once again when you're down 10-0, but Mahoning Valley struck for 6, made this a game once again, trying to keep momentum on their side of the field. The 2-1. Missing low once again, 3-1 as Cameron Liss having trouble with his command at the most inopportune time in the ballgame. The hitters count 3-1 offering to Sanders. Fouls it back to run the count full. Big pitch now coming up in this one. Keys look to extend the inning, perhaps get a run across. Cameron Liss tries to shut the door. The payoff. Swing and a foul ball. Third base side will do it again. Despite the weather being under 60s, someone told Mother Nature it's the wrong month. Apparently, she's still thinking it's April. But despite the cooler temperatures, beautiful night here at the ballpark as the clouds that were over top, the scary clouds too, rain-looking clouds, have subsided and some peaks of clear skies have shown through. And the rain has ultimately held off here at Eastwood Field. Count again stays 3-2 after back-to-back foul balls now by Logan Sanders. 3 foul balls in a row, as a matter of fact. Still looking for the third out. Trying to deliver as Logan Sanders. The pitch from Bliss. As Liss's 3-2 offering once again is fouled off. And that one goes to right field towards the deck area. One base is open, the second base bag. However, if you load it, you will face Tervel Johnson, who is 2 for 3 on the day with a walk and 2 doubles. The payoff. Called strike 3, rings up Logan Sanders to send it to the bottom of the 8th. Cameron Liss walks the tightrope, but comes out unscathed. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Scrappers bats coming back up after this.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Let's face it, buying a home is one of the toughest things you'll ever do. At Forever Homes, we are licensed realtors that specialize in representing our clients in the purchase and sale of single-family residences and income property in Columbiana County. We truly love this area. We were born in this area, and we pride ourselves on the knowledge of transactions, school districts, neighborhoods, and related services. So the next time you need to buy or sell your home, make it Forever. Forever Homes Realty.
Everything you need to find a vehicle you love is right here at Greenwood Chevrolet. I'm Tracy, and I have the tools to make buying a car you love easy. Browse our inventory in person or online and find a vehicle that's right for you. Next, I'll get you approved for financing that works for you. Then, drive home in your new vehicle. I'm Tracy, and I have the perfect plan to help you drive home in the perfect vehicle. Find a vehicle you love only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Visit Sheely's May 20th through June 3rd and choose joy. When you make a donation, receive $50.
On for your Scrappers, the shortstop, J.R. Bedford.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the bottom of the 8th inning. Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com, here with the MLB Draft League contest between the Mahoning Valley Scrappers and the Frederick Keys. J.R. Bedford leads off the inning with a base hit, and that must feel oh so good for Mr. Bedford. Was 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts on the day. Ended all that with a base hit. And now bring up Isaiah Thompson. Thompson, 0 for 3, walked in his last plate appearance. Thompson takes a first pitch ball, 1-0. Scrappers wasting no time trying to get that momentum right back and build off of it. Leadoff base hit by Bedford to start the inning. Pitcher who ended the last inning, Gant Starling, is back out here in the 8th. Pitch taken, it's a strike on Thompson. 1-1, the count evens. We're back to the top of the order. 5th at bat coming for most of these Mahoning Valley Scrappers now. 5th plate appearance definitely coming for most of the Scrappers this time around. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Now the count on Thompson. Four runs you need. You got 6 outs to work with if you're Mahoning Valley. Bedford at first, the 1-2 to Thompson. Takes as it spikes into the earth. Keeping it in front of him was Stanley as the count evens. The 2-2. Called strike 3, ran it inside and brought it just back over the plate for the called strikeout and out number 1 here in the inning.
Right fielder, Danny Dolegale.
First strikeout for Starling. And that's 8 now for Frederick Keys pitching. Danny Dollagale was 1 for 3 on the day. 2 RBI single in his last at-bat. He's also walked. Left-hander against right-hander. Again, snap throw. Keeps Bedford close at the bag at first. Big part of the Mahoning Valley order coming up, trying to get some traffic on the base paths for him. The 0-0 delivery is in there for a strike. Getting ahead 0-1 is Gant Starling. Count now evens, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. As Dollagale trying to be another base runner for the Scrappers. They need him as much as they can get him. However they can get him. The 2-1. That one-liner, short double play possibility. No, they're going to just take the sure out at first. Bedford will get to second. And you'll take the sure out here knowing you just need 5 to go. Not really at the point where you can technically trade outs for runs or runs for outs. But still, you'll take the sure out, second out of the inning. Runner at second for Colton Coates, who's 2 for 3 on the day. He's reached 3 times with a walk. First pitch to Coates finds the zone. It's 0-1 to start. Scrappers would love to get at least 1 here in the 8th. Try not to have 4 runs and have to get them all back in the 9th. Stealing the third base attempt. Safe is Bedford. Just beats out the tag at third by Relaford. And J.R. Bedford sits 90 feet away from scoring an additional run for the Scrappers. Base hit definitely scores Bedford now if Coates can find some outfield grass. The 1-1. That one gets away. Bedford coming home, having trouble getting on top of it. Tosses to the plate, got him in time. What a toss by Stanley, but the pitcher is hurt, and Gant Starling, and he rolled his ankle or something, and dangerous play ran into his own catcher. They get the 3rd out of the inning, but potentially at the price of one of their arms. Unfortunate situation developing here in the bottom of the 8th. Injury, top of the 9th inning coming up after this, as our thoughts, prayers goes out to Gant Starling and his future health and endeavors.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
You can see these players, get to know these names, get to know these coaches at a more personal level than truly you ever did before. And I think YSN has been a big influential factor in bringing us that level of personal connection that we haven't seen any other company truly be able to do. If my legacy goes down as being the voice of the Austintown Fitch Falcons, I can hang my hat on that and be proud of it at the end of the day. My name is Ty Bartell, and my sports network is your sports network.
I love the customers, interacting with customers, basically just being there even after the sale. If they have a question or if they have a problem with their vehicle, I'm here to help them make an educated decision. I'm here to educate them on their buying a car. I'm Frank Mascara, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on, call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
And land a full-time job. Penn State Trimble has allowed me to make some really good connections with professionals as well as network myself. And my purpose is really just to help people get ahead and find their way, especially young people. And I think that
Well, Gant Starling was helped off the field, tried to get weight on that left foot, but had to be carried off the field by teammates and coaches. Wasn't looking good, folks, and I mean, it looked like ankle, potentially a knee injury, and those are what you really worry about, those ACL potential tears and stuff like that, especially the way the leg buckled at the plate. Kind of just got caught up in between all the action, and of course, again, us here at YSNLive.com and Mahoning Valley Scrappers want to wish nothing but the best for Gant Starling and his future health. We hope to see the young man back out on the field in as timely a manner as possible, but you go back to what you're always told about giving it your all out on the field. I don't think any of us in this ballpark or at home are questioning if Gant Starling is willing to leave it all out on that diamond. Heck of a play for the third out, keeping the Keys in front by 4. We go to the top of the 9th as Tervel Johnson will lead things off. New pitcher, Cameron By, to tote the rock for Mahoning Valley here in the 9th. So the pitching lineup today for Mahoning Valley so far: Elijah Pleasance went 4 1/3, 2 2/3 for Nick Constantino, and 1 inning pitch for Cameron Liss. Swing and a miss. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike on Johnson. As Cameron By one runs low, 2-1 now. The 2-1. That one hit out to short. Nice stop sliding by Bedford. Oh, he got him at first. J.R. Bedford. Call him El Mago at short. What a magician-like play. Sliding to the seat of his pants, rises up and fires the cannon toss to first for out number 1 in the inning. That one over the head of J.R. Bedford at short. It's a single big turn by Ty Hamilton. Or Marcus Sanders, rather, excuse me. No, that was Ty Hamilton. Marcus Sanders now stepping up to bat. And for Ty Hamilton, how about this? We talked about it before, but came into today with a batting average of 0 through 9 games. He has 2 singles, a home run, 3 RBIs, a 3-hit performance for Ty Hamilton out of the 9-hole. Incredible stuff coming into tonight. Big game for him. 1-0 the count now on Sanders. Missing again, 2-0. 6th plate appearance coming up for the Keys as we're back to the top of the order with Sanders. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike now the count. You're trying to keep that deficit at 4. You're trying to keep the mission what it is. That one a looping liner out to first, trying to dive to make the play. O'Shaughnessy couldn't get leather on it as back-to-back singles for the Keys have them set up first and second with 1 down. Hit number 2 on the day for Sanders. He's been aboard 3 times with a walk. O'Shaughnessy back up to his feet. He looks like he's okay after the diving attempt beyond the first base bag in shallow right field. 1 down still in the inning. Double play is in order, but J.R. Relaford is 2 for 4 with 2 doubles on the day, as well as walking. And he just deposits that one to right field, sliding to make the catch. Dollagale for out number 1. The throw to first. They're going to double him up. Got too aggressive on the base path. Sanders was a mile away from the first base bag. Danny Dollagale gets the 2-for-1 special. The sliding catch for out number 1. The nice throw to first for out number 2. And the Scrappers send down the side with no damage done. They trail by 4 heading into the last inning of regulation, the bottom of the 9th after this.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
Realizing, number 1, that we're here for them.
To do anything that would convenience the customer.
And every day I'll go the extra mile so they can trust us.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Can you imagine? Chevrolet, find new roads. Now pitching for Frederick, number 28, Logan Tabling.
Welcome back, everybody. Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com with the call of all the action in this MLB Draft League contest. We want to shout out a thank you to Foxconn, the 25th anniversary season's presenting sponsor for the Mahoning Valley Scrappers, as well as Chevy All-Stars, the presenting radio sponsor for the Mahoning Valley Scrappers. Coming in to pitch the 9th, Logan Tabling. Not a safe situation, but trying to nail this one down as a victory for the Keys. We'll go through the meat of the Scrappers order. 3, 4, 5 due up with Colton Coates leading things off from Mahoning Valley. Back-to-back pitches missing. 2-0 the count starting on Coates. Scrappers looking for 4 runs in the inning to at least knot this one back up. Starting off with a very favorable count as Coates, 3-0. Coates is 2 for 3 on the day. He's also walked the 3-0. Called strike. Coates doesn't get rid of the lumber that time. Learned better than what he saw from both sides. As home plate umpire Kelly Dine has pulled a couple of batters back. That one slow chopper to third, having to make a running throw. Nice one as well by Relaford to retire Coates for out number 1. Now Mason Sykes, who's 1 for 4. Couple of RBI and a double on the night. Bats with 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Sykes goes swinging on that first pitch, hits it out to center field once again as Hamilton is there to retire Sykes for the 3rd time today, and a fly out to center field. Out number 2, and the Scrappers are down to their final out. And Braden O'Shaughnessy is the last hope for Mahoning Valley. O'Shaughnessy is 2 for 4. He popped out to first base twice, hit a double and a 2-run home run in his previous at-bat. Couple extra base hits on the day for O'Shaughnessy. He goes swinging on that first pitch, hits it out towards right field and into the seats, foul, 0-1. As Logan tabling. Trying to get this victory for the Keys to send them back to 500 on the season. Would simultaneously push the Scrappers back down to 500 on the year. The 1-1. O'Shaughnessy went swinging and foul-tipped it into the glove of Stanley. It's 1-2. Back set, the 1-2. Ran it inside, couldn't get the call, count evens. Scrappers down to their final strike in this game. The 2-2. That one lined out right center field, dropping in a hurry, but stays up long enough for the right fielder Johnson to come in and make the catch to end this one. Final score, 10-6. The Frederick Keys come out victorious in this one. It'll send them to 5-5 on the season. The loss will drop the Scrappers down to 5-5 on the season. Both teams through 10 games of play through this 80-game season find themselves at an even 500 mark. Both teams back at it again tomorrow evening, 7:05 p.m. first pitch start time for Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Keys and the Scrappers. And, of course, you can catch all the action here on ysnlive.com if you're unable to make it here to the ballpark. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of YSN Live and MLB Draft League Baseball. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott are able to bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance tonight. To the Scrappers General Manager Heather Salih for also allowing us to be here and do what we do for you all throughout the Mahoning Valley. And to all of you inside the Mahoning Valley, too, that have tuned in, came here and helped support these Mahoning Valley Scrappers. It is your continued and constant support of these area teams that allow us here at ysnlive.com to keep bringing these broadcasts to your home. And so we thank you, or wherever you may be in the sport of baseball. This is Ty Bartell bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go